Hi friends, I was just reminded that April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So I want to share some of my work and some of my stories with y'all this month. And first, let me just give you just a little bit of a history, and I'll try and be quick with this. So I have been assaulted multiple times in my life. I was assaulted by a cousin as a toddler. And then probably around the age of 7 or 8, I was assaulted multiple times by another cousin who threatened to kill my family if I said anything. And then a little later, from the age of 13 to 15, I was repeatedly raped by my ex-stepfather. And that is probably the experience that hit me the hardest and had the biggest effect on me, because not only was my story incredibly freaking complicated, and I mean, definitely deserves to be a fucking movie one day if I could ever actually get it out into the world and share it more, because it was just absolutely insane. But I did go through the legal process to, seek some sort of justice, mostly just to try and stop him from hurting anybody else in the future. And that took 3 years. So I had wanted to be a lawyer at one point in time, but not after that experience. But yeah, it didn't come to court until my senior year of high school. And then finally he was declared guilty on one of the 2 counts that we got him for, appealed for a year, fled the country, ended up being extradited back to the United States eventually, and finally went to prison for a few years, not long enough. And during this whole experience, there was stalking, there was forged paperwork, they would slip my mom's tires, they tried setting her house on fire once, they tried bribing my friends, they hired a private investigator to track me down when I first started college. Or by they, I mean my ex-stepfather, but he had a few minions that would help him do stuff. And my story, there's so much to my story, and I'm very open to talk about it, and I want to talk about it. And I wish I had more places to talk about it. So since it's Sexual Assault Awareness Month, if you know anybody that would like to hear somebody talk about this stuff, I would like to do that, because my form of fighting back is sharing my story to help raise awareness and to help other victims know they're not alone. So that being said, I'm going to drop some some photos that I worked on in the past, and I'll probably mingle them with photos from that time period in my life in honor of this month, in order to try and help raise some awareness on the subject. So, please tag anybody you think might be interested in hearing a little bit about my story. And if you have any questions, please send them to me. I'd love to answer questions. I don't care how hard they are. I've been talking about this for a long time, so I'm in a very comfortable place to be able to address the harder parts of this sort of experience. So anyways, please help support Sexual Assault Awareness Month. Peace.